welcome back to my channel. I am Ruth Zero, your go-to counselor. Because I'm a student and families. Good to have you back. Welcome. Today we are diving into a very crucial and important aspect in schooling. Guess what that is? Revision. Hey, it's exam period. And so revision is about cramming. Hey, it's exam time, I want to write. Okay, so just calm down. So today we're going to be looking at effective revision skills so that you can ace your grades. So when we say revision, what do you do? I'll revise it. Now go grab a pen, your paper. Let's learn together. Let's be real here. Exams can be stressful, right? How many of you like to write exam? As in, have you heard about exams and then you're very happy, hey, it's time for exam, or check out a sheet of paper and let's do a test? How many of us will be happy? Even when you know there is test coming up next week or exam coming next week, just like, oh, sincerely, can they not teach us without giving us exams? It means they have trust issues, right? Yeah, so they've taught us. Let them believe that we have learned. But hey, life's not like that. Yes. So 3, 4, 5 years your teachers will teach, or in university your lecturers will lecture you. Okay, so there's always a judgment day where the teacher gets the test whether he has been teaching you well. Now you can collect what has been learned. So any exam time is just simply, oh, how far have you been able to acquire new knowledge? Okay, so don't forget that we go to school to learn, right? Okay, go to school to learn new skills, acquire new knowledge, build capacity for the future. So relax. So when you hear of exam and you hear of tests, it's just how well have you been able to internalize what has been taught, right? Now, let's start with plan 1. Yes, do you have a revision plan? So I'll go to step number 1 is start with a plan. So first and first, don't dive into revision without a solid plan. Do you have a revision timetable? Okay, so you have how many subjects, you want to think about that, and then of course how many days in a week, you're looking at the time you go to school, and then you come back. Your evenings are there, your weekends are there, right? So if you must study and revise effectively, you must have your plan, and that is a revision timetable. Now a solid revision timetable is your best friend when it comes to revision. You want to break your subject into smaller, manageable chunks and set daily goals. Okay, so for instance, instead of saying I'll revise biology today, it could be physics, it could be English, agriculture, BSc, right? Yes, any of them. Just focus on being specific. Like I'll review digestive system for 30 minutes. Do you get that? Now you're not just saying biology, because hey, now so don't forget that in the subjects you have many topics. So you want to tell yourself what you would revise today, right? Now, don't forget that balance is key. Balance is key. Most of us, what we do is, subjects that we are very good at, we want to keep revising those. And then the ones that are very tough, those ones that you be reading to not enter, or you want to start solving and then it's taking more time. Now, your tougher subjects should actually take many areas in that timetable. Yes. So hold your strengths. You're good with whatever subjects, hold them, revise them regularly. But see the subjects that you're running away from, please put them in the timetable. It will help you stay organized, right? I want to also use planners, set alarms. Tell your mommy, tell your daddy, your friend. So remind you. It will also help you. Step 2 will be active versus passive learning. Yes. Now you know how you just read your books, you jot down, you highlight, important points. Yes, of course you may think it's productive, but not really as productive as when you summarize your notes. After reading, you're talking to yourself, you call someone, maybe your siblings or your friends, to explain what you have learned. Or you set questions for yourself. So you've read for like 20 minutes, and then you're asking yourself, what did I just read? You try talking to yourself, or set questions for yourself. Now, passive, or the other hand, you just read and then you think it has gotten stuck in there. But active learning it, you reading and then of course summarizing, asking yourself questions, or just reading out or explaining to someone. Now you want to write down key points so that you don't forget, right? And then please, you can do well to compare your notes to your friends. You can ask them, about what you've said. Let them give you feedback. Don't forget that the more you engage, the more you will retain. The more you talk about what you've learned, the more you write it down, the more you will retain the information. Now try this. After reading, close your book, pick up your pen and paper, write out key points. Yes, key points that you've read, and then open your notes later and then try to compare it if you did justice to that. Tip 3 would be understanding your learning style. Not every one of us learn the same way. Yes, and just know that I know please so the way you learn will be different from the way I learn. Okay, so once it's time for revision or exams, now aside what the teacher has taught you, you might want to look for additional resources, that speaks to your learning style. For instance, if you're a visual learner, you want to look for more videos. If you're a visual learner, you want to listen more, right? Hey, all of these are what I have shared in my best-selling book, How Best Do I Learn? This book talks about different learning styles and how it can help you to maximize your potential as a student. Now you want to figure out your learning style and match it with your revision technique, right? Now, for instance, if you're visual, you want to create mind maps. If you're auditory, you want to record yourself, yes, explain concepts. And of course, if you are a kinetic learner, for instance, you want to try out quizzes or practice sessions. Be the right learners. As you read, you write. Right? Yes. So you're a solitary learner. You're a learner who loves to learn with people. You're a natural learner. Now, knowing and understanding your learning style, how best to learn, will help you even with the revision skills. Tip 4, take regular breaks. How many of us can remember the Pomodoro technique? I remember it. If you cannot remember, go back. Go back and catch and replay. Okay, one of our videos. Okay, now so the trick is this. We think that the more time you sit down to read lengthy, you just read. That many hours have you read? 1 hour, 2 hours. What can you remember? So taking regular breaks when we do revision is another big break here. Okay, so you read for 20-30 minutes and then you take 5 minutes break, right? Now please do not be tempted to stay too long, okay, on a matter. So just read, go catch fresh air, snack, right? 5 minutes and then you come back. Don't just work hard, work smart. Don't just revise hard, revise smart. Now, tip 5, this is very funny, but cool. Use technology wisely. Yay! I did not say that I watch television, no. I did not say you should go and sleep on Facebook. I said use technology wisely, guys. Technology can be our biggest ally here, but at the same time, it could actually be our biggest distraction. Now, like I said with learning styles, right? Now, if you know your learning styles and the type of watch videos, right? You could actually go on some, search and then look for that topic. You will see many topics on YouTube, for instance, that would help you. Okay, you could also go to Quizlet for quizzes. You could look for flashcards. You could look, so many things. So you want to use technology to your advantage this time around. But hey, set boundaries to avoid distractions. For instance, you might want to also put your phone on no disturb mode, especially when you are done with it. Okay, so we have so many materials online, dear students, that can help you. So make good use of technology. I repeat again, make good use, avoid distractions, and then just go there to enhance what you've learned. Okay, do not go and dwell there. Tip 6, practice past distance. Yes. Okay, so if you're in university, this will really help you because most times our lecturers would go back to what they thought to sex questions. And so if you have people ahead of you, it means they've also written the same exam that you want to write. So you want to go check out past questions. Why? To identify pattern. Exam questions follow some certain patterns. So when you practice with past questions, it gives you a real advantage. Okay, so you understand the format, you want to manage your time properly, and then of course, with that, you would know the area where you need improvement. Don't forget that practice makes perfect. I usually like to add like consistent practice that makes perfect, right? So you want to get a paper, for instance, you know it's so as 30 minutes, and then you want to set a timer. So stimulates an examination environment. And for you in secondary school, you want to ask your colleague, yes, there's nothing wrong with you going to meet your seniors. I'm like, oh, what kind of questions would you expect? Some schools actually have, secondary schools yes, have past questions that you want to go look out for. Now, another way you want to practice past questions is if you go to textbooks, some textbooks have practice questions, right? So just go. If you think you're ready for exams, go to your textbook, go and answer all the exercises. Let me hide more. Yes, go back to your textbooks. You will see questions. You see exercise 1A. Yes, go and answer all of them. Those are past questions, right? Lastly, tip 7, prioritize your well-being. You don't want to get ready and start dozing off a few minutes to example, or you write one and you doze off. Okay, so you want to get a good amount of good sleep, you want to exercise, you want to eat healthy meals. Okay, now do not forget to take care of yourself in all of this, right? So while your brain is like a car, it has the right fuel to function. Sleep well. Our recommended sleeping hours, right? So 7 to 8 hours. Yes, good balanced meals, get some exercise, a 10 minutes walk, and then of course you see how that would perform wonders on your focus. So prioritize your well-being. Now let's recap. You want to plan your vision, right? You want to stay active in your learning and not passive. You want to work with your learning styles, take breaks, use technology wisely, practice past questions, and of course prioritize your well-being. I know, yes, I know that I just wrote my exams last week, so don't worry. So I know exams can feel overwhelming, but you got this. You got this. Yes, I got this, right? Now remember, preparation is key to confidence. Now it's your turn. Tell me which of the tips would you be trying out today? And don't forget to share this video. Please do subscribe and tell a friend to tell a friend about Counsellor Ruth's Girl. Now, together we could be more happy and fulfilled life. Until next time, keep working smart and remember, no better days are ahead. Counsellor Ruth signing out today.